Hey guys, I hope everyone's doing really well. So excited to be doing another video, especially as today is International Pilates Day, so of course had to film something for you guys today. As always, just taking it easy, listening to your bodies. If anything doesn't feel right, just coming back down to the mat, taking a moment and just coming back into the exercise and listening to my cues all the time. Obviously I can't see what you're doing, so just trying to keep your form as much as possible. So we're going to get started already, guys. So come to the center of your mat. We're going to take our legs just a bit wider than hip distance now. We're just going to turn them out very slightly, so it's not a full turn out, just a very slight one here, keeping those legs just a bit wider than hip distance. Start to engage the core. We're going to take our arms nice and strong by our sides. As you exhale, we're going to push our bottom over our heels and drive up. Inhale, exhale, down. Push that bottom out over your heels and up. So those arms are nice and strong here. Try and create resistance. Imagine that you're trying to pull them through mud on the way back down here. Making sure that your knees are coming over your toes. So just keep an eye on that. Driving your heels down into the floor. Good, and squeezing those glutes when you get to the top. Starting to get a little bit warmer, starting to build that heat. Good. Nice, guys. Keep those arms nice and strong. Good. We're going to come down. We're going to do 2 pulses. 1, 2, and up. Down. 2 pulses. And up. Down. 1, 2, up. Starting to build a bit of heat in those legs. Good, lovely, guys. Very nice. Whew. Let's go for another couple here. Good, last one. Good, driving all the way down here, holding here. Let's pulse for 10, 9, 8, just small pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drive all the way up. Good, those legs a bit of a shake out. Good, so coming back with those feet, you want them to be hip distance now. We're just going to pop our hands on our hips for now. Really engaging that core. Think about that rib to hip connection. Squeezing those legs up, so really pull up through those legs. And we're going to lift up off the floor and then come down. So this is heel raises. I want you to think about squeezing your ankles in towards each other in the center. You're nice and tall through that body, so think about opening that chest. Think about pulling up as if someone's got a bit of string and they're pulling that head towards the ceiling. Engage that core. And you'll notice that I'm going quite slowly here, so I'm really trying to feel all my feet come all the way down. Engage that core, it will help you with your balance here. Just start to feel a little bit of heat through those calves now. Relax those shoulders. Good, keep going. Good, we're going to go for another 3 here. Squeeze those ankles in towards each other, pulling up through those legs. Last one, holding up here. We're going to take those hands out in front of us and we're going to come down into our squat position and then driving up. So you're using your balance here. This might be a little bit challenging for some. Stick that bottom out behind you. Squeeze all the way up. Good, lovely. Pulling up through those legs, pull up through that stomach. Good, let's go for 2 more. Last one here, coming down. Stay down. Pulses. 10, 9, you've got this. 8, lift those heels higher. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down. Driving all the way up, give those legs a shake out. You'll feel some heat coming through your body, you'll feel your heart pounding. Take a nice big deep breath in. Let's raise those hands up. As you exhale, take those hands down towards your side. Tuck that chin. Start to roll down towards the mat. Nice and slow here, not a rush. When you get to the bottom, just relaxing those hands. Just gently bend those legs so you're not too tight to the backs of your legs or your hamstrings. Just gently rock from side to side here. Just letting those shoulders, that head, hang really heavy here. Take one more breath in. Plant those hands down. We're going to walk out into our plank position. Coming into your plank here. Relax those shoulders. Melt them down towards your lower back here. Really pull up through those legs. Tuck that pelvis under. Squeeze those glutes. Nice big deep breaths here. Really pushing through the floor. Good, 2 more breaths. Good, last deep breath in here. And gently take those knees down towards the floor, untuck those toes. Just bringing those hands underneath your shoulders, making sure that your knees are in line with your hips and your shoulders are in line with your wrists. Good, we're going to take our left hand forward, extend nice and long, and then reach that right leg behind us. Keeping those hips square. Remember not to twist out through those hips. Reaching nice and long. And then come down with both your hands and your legs at the same time. And other side. Reaching nice and long. And down. So try not to let those hips move from side to side here. Really the only thing that should be moving is those hands and those legs. And I want you to think about length rather than height. So notice that I don't look like a banana. I'm not bending. I'm extending nice and long, reaching out directly behind me. Exhale. Pulling up through that tummy. You want to feel your belly button coming towards your spine here. Good, lovely guys. Starting to warm up. Let's go for one more on each side. Let's try and get a little bit more length. Even if it's just a centimetre. Good, lovely. Take that hand and that leg back down. Very nice, guys. We're just going to go through our cat and cow stretch here. So as you inhale, I want you to arch that lower back. Look towards the sky. Lift your chin. Relax your shoulders and feel that nice stretch coming through those abdominals. As you exhale, tuck that belly under and start to pull your spine towards the sky. Push through your hands and look towards your knees. And again, inhale, arching that lower back, looking towards the sky. Exhale, tuck under. One more here. Good. Very nice, guys. We're just going to gently just take ourselves down onto the floor and we're just going to roll over onto our side. So, we're going to take our legs into a slightly different position today. So I want you to be in a 90-degree angle here. So imagining that you're sitting on a chair. Your knees and your hips are in one straight line and your shins are parallel to the edge of the mat. So just take a look down and make sure that you're in this position. Extending that arm underneath you there. Relaxing your head on your bicep. Push that bottom out a little bit here. You might want to just shuffle around slightly. That's completely fine here. Just really want that 90-degree angle here. Now, taking your top hand on your hip, that will help you keep those hips facing this way, and you want your hips to be kind of, imagine that you've got lights on them, they're facing in that same direction here. Now lifting up through that core, lifting up through the underside of your waist. As you exhale, flex your foot, lift that top leg up, and then coming back down again. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. So really thinking about that glute that you're working, the one that you're lifting up. Really think about that mind to body connection. Again, it could be so easy just to sit here and lift that leg up and lower it, but we really want to feel like we've almost got like a weight on our top leg and we're really stopping ourselves from lifting up. So like you're wading through mud or honey or something really tough here. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Lifting up through the underside of your waist still. Also in this position, try not to lead with either your knee or your ankle. Try and come up in one smooth movement, one kind of straight line. Good, it's not a race here. And also look at how high I'm going, like I'm not going all the way out and I'm rolling those hips back. I'm really keeping everything facing this way, facing you. Let's go for another 3 here. Last 2. Last 1, hold here. We're going to do small pulses. Keep that foot flexed, keep squeezing that glute. Really tiny up and down movements. Doesn't have to be big. You want that movement all to be coming from that bottom. Really think about that. Good, let's go for 8. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold where you are. Keep that foot flexed. We're going to push that leg out to the side, so really stretch that leg. Force that ankle out, bring it back in line with your other leg, but keep it hovered. Exhale, push, and in. So using your core to help with your stability here. You don't want things moving around everywhere. Nice big push. Really feeling that glute working as you're stretching through here. Nice everyone, let's go for another 2 here. Last 1, hold here, drawing those small circles again. Keep that foot flexed. You're drawing about a coin size with that foot. Nice and slow and controlled circles. Use that breath, don't hold it in. We're going to go the other way. Good, we're going to go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Bring that leg back, just take it down for a second, give that bottom a nice rub or a pat. Lift it back up again. We're going to invert our knees. So I want you to think about your knees touching, and then I want you to think about your ankles touching. So your ankles probably won't touch here, but it's more just about that movement. So trying to invert that leg and then take it out. So in and out. Woo! Nice everyone. Use that breath. This is the last little bit. Good, very nice. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 here. Take that leg down, give that bottom a nice rub. Coming straight over onto your all fours again here. Now, really pushing into the mat with those hands. To make sure your knees are in line with your hips as well. Tuck those toes under, push into the floor, and we're going to hover our knees up off the mat here. Really small, so it's only like an inch off the mat, and then you're going to lower. So exhale, lift, and lower. So thinking about engaging that core here. Again, it's a really small lift. Try and relax those shoulders. Try and melt those shoulder blades down towards your lower back. We're going to go for another 3 here. Last 2. Last 1. Hold here. We're going to step out to a plank position. Step, step, and then take that leg back to where they were. Step out with the other leg. Out, in. So you notice in this position that I'm trying to keep everything else really still. Try and keep that lower back really stable here. Imagining that you had a glass of water on your back and try not to spill anything. Nice guys, use that breath. We're going to go for another 2 here. Good. Last 1. Holding your plank position here, lifting that left leg up and down. Right leg up and down. Use that breath, melt those shoulders, look towards the edge of the mat, nice long neck. Engage that core, stretching nice and long with those feet. 2 more on each side, you've got this. Last 2. Last one here. Lovely, take those knees to the mat. Knees are wide, feet are together. Just sit back in that child's pose. Really push your hands into the mat. Feel that lovely shoulder stretch. If you'd rather, you can take your shoulders, give them a bit more of a rest, and sort of hug your knees here as well. Completely up to you. Taking 2 more deep breaths here. Last deep breath in. Good, and coming all the way up. Now we're going to do some core work before we come over to that other leg. So just coming down to your mat, nice and slowly here. Make sure you can see me okay. Good guys, so we're just going to really plant that lower back into the floor, so think about tucking that pelvis. Taking those hands behind your head, interlace your fingers, relax your head and your hand. We're going to come up to our tabletop position. You can keep your legs on the floor if that's more comfortable for you. Again, thinking about your knees and your hips being in line. Maybe just push your knees out slightly because it's likely that you're coming in a bit too far with those knees. So just push them out slightly. Good. Now as you inhale, engage that core. Think about that T-zone activation, drawing your ribs down towards your hips. As you exhale, breathing everything out, looking towards your knee. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale. This is a very simple abdominal curl, but it's also very effective. You shouldn't really be able to get up too high, because what you should be focusing on is flattening and scooping that belly and taking your ribs towards your hips. Good, nice guys. We're going to go for another 3 here. Last 2. Last one, hold up here. We're going to tap our toe down towards the floor and back up. Other side, tap, exhale, inhale. Flattening and scooping that belly. Remember, the further you tap away from the bottom, the harder this is. If you're feeling any lifting or any aching through that lower back, just tap a little bit closer towards your bottom. Lift up that chin. Try to just make your elbows nice and wide and just relax your head in your hands. Really nice guys, we're going to go for another 4 here. Last 3. 2. Last 1, hold up. Taking those feet together so your soles of your feet are together, your knees are wide. Exhale, reach your elbows towards your knee. Inhale, drop down. Exhale. I want you to get your elbows to touch your knees. Doesn't matter how far your legs go down either. I just want you to think about that contact with your lower back and the mat. If you feel it lifting at all, bring those legs not so far down. Good, let's go for 3 more. Last 2. Last one here. Good. And just relax those legs down, just hug those knees in towards your chest, gently rock from side to side. Lovely work guys, just hugging that right knee in towards your chest, finishing off with 1 more for the abdominal side of things. Holding onto that knee, extend that left leg nice and long underneath you. As you inhale, bring it in, exhale, extend your other leg down. So it's quick change. Lifting up now to challenge yourselves a bit more. Good, nice guys. Try and be nice and light through your hands on your knee. Good, very good. Use that core, relax those shoulders. Good, we're going to go for another 3 here. And then we're going to go a little bit quicker. If you want to join me in this last bit, you're taking your hands by your side. We're going to go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely guys. Bring those knees in towards your chest. Gently rock from side to side. And coming all the way back up to the mat. Lovely. So we're going to come back onto the other side with our legs now and our glute work. So taking that other hand nice and long underneath you, making sure that your legs are in that right position with that right angle. You're sitting in a chair, your knees and your hips are in line. Lifting up through the underside of your waist, your hands on your hip, stick that bottom out a bit, flex that foot, exhale, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Oh, my abs are on fire. Time to work that glute though. Remember that mind to body connection. Imagining you've got a weight on top of that leg. You can even practice by pushing down with your hand. That gives you a bit more resistance here. The amazing thing about Pilates is that, you know, we use our own body weight, our own resistance, and we get such great results. Remembering to try and come up as one here. Try not to lead with either your foot or your knee. Good, nice breaths. Exhale. Squeeze that bottom. I'm going to go for another 3 here. Last 2. Good, last one. Hold up, small pulses. Just a small movement, don't bounce up and down. Try to really make that movement happen from the bottom. Lifting up through that core. Big breaths in and out. Flex that foot. Squeeze that bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Extend that leg out. Kicking that leg towards the side here. Inhale. Bring your knee back towards your other one. Exhale, reach. Now remember, engage that core so you're not moving from side to side too much. Good, lovely kind of extension here. So keep that leg straight. Really extend and push that heel. Good, we're going to go for another 3 here. Last 2. Last one, hold here, small circles. The queen size with that heel, nice and slow and controlled. My leg is shaking. Let's go other way. Keep that leg nice and straight. We're going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg down, give that bottom a nice big rub, nice big pat. We're going to come straight back up again. Invert that knee, bring your knee towards your other one, and then heel to heel. Use that breath. Really thinking about that movement, so taking those knees towards each other and then apart. Don't know about you guys, but whew, my bottom is on fire. Keep that foot flexed. We're going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, And one here. Take that bottom down, give it a nice big rub. Well done, guys. Such great work here. Coming back over onto all fours now. We're just going to take our forearms down to the mat. So you want your hands to be in a number 11 position. You want your shoulders and your elbows to be in line here. Extending those legs out behind you into your plank position. Tuck that pelvis under. Squeeze those inner thighs together. As you exhale, we're going to roll forward. So you want to take your nose towards your fingers and then roll back. So this is a bit of a core blasting exercise here. So I'm really rolling on my toes. You can see I'm going right onto my tippy toes and then back. Try and keep that neck nice and long. Looking towards the edge of the mat. Keep tucking that pelvis under. This is a really tough one. Good, let's go for 3 more. Last 2. Last one here. Take those knees down, knees wide, feet together, back into your child's pose for a moment. Taking a nice break here, just a nice breath in. Good, coming back up again. So, we're just going to do some of our Pilates push-ups. So you can do these on your feet if you want to. I'm going to do it on my knees because I'm feeling a little bit weak today. Take your hands nice and wide, so they're kind of about the width of your mat. Take those knees behind you, so they're not directly underneath your hips this time, they're behind you. Lift those feet up off the floor, but tuck that pelvis under. So you want to feel that engagement through your core here. Try and relax those shoulders. With your Pilates push-ups, you come down you inhale as you come down for 3 beats. So you go inhale, 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 exhale, push up. Tuck that pelvis under. So you want to be coming down in one kind of straight line. So you don't want any kind of body part to be leading here. So you want to come down as one. Use that breath. Good, we're going to go for 5 more. Last 4. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Lovely, guys. We're just going to come onto our bottoms. I'm just going to finish off lying on our backs here. So just bring your heels a little bit closer towards your bottom. Just relax your hands by your side. Your palms are facing up. You might want to bring your heels a little bit closer in this time round, so you will be pushing through those heels. Make sure your knees are parallel. Now as you exhale, tuck that pelvis under, push that lower back into the floor. And when you can push down no longer, start to dig your heels into the floor and you'll start to peel your back up off the floor. So coming into our pelvic curl here. So really push through those heels, really tuck that pelvis under and make sure that your tummy isn't flaring. And then as you roll back down, just coming down vertebrae by vertebrae here, you take a big breath out. So exhale, tuck under, push through those heels, coming all the way up to your pelvic curl. Squeeze those glutes at the top and roll nice and gently back down here. Good, nice. Keep going here. Exhale, peeling that back up off the floor. Give those bottoms a nice squeeze at the top and rolling back down. Lovely. On this last one, holding yourself up at the top here. Making sure those knees are parallel. Dig those heels into the floor. Squeeze that bottom. We're going to open our legs out to the side and then come back to parallel. So you're opening those legs up and back. Thinking about those hips, you want them to remain up, so make sure they don't dip. Really squeeze those bottoms. You might feel your feet rolling over onto the outside of your side of your foot, which is completely fine. Just make sure those hips are lifted, your tummy is tucked, your pelvis is tucked under. Really squeeze those bottoms, open and back. Try to relax that upper body. Use that breath. Exhale. Last little bit, last burner for the booty. We've got this, guys. We're going to go for another 5 here. Last 4. 3. 2. Last one here. Hold, give that bottom a nice big squeeze and roll gently back down to the floor. 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your right knee in towards your chest and your left knee. Give yourself a really big hug here. Gently rock from side to side. And coming up. Amazing, guys. Thank you so much. And that's all we've got time for today. But I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. And I will see you all again soon. Bye.